Year 2026, month of July. This is a video for the APL playlist on the channel. This is about art production and the operator algebra. It's kind of a weird intersection of interests here. As I mentioned before, since APL is dead, we can stop and look calmly back at it and ask deeper questions. So, here is what I call dollar store art. Dollar store art is when you go to a dollar store like Dollar General or Dollar Tree or Family Dollar in North America. You get some basic art supplies or whatever scraps you can find, and you just make something with it. Uh, Usually, I'll get some pens, papers. They have paintbrushes and some, just junk paper. I will write some APL code, and then I'll take a picture of it. Um, and this is one of the great things about APL, and you see this in Haskell and C++, is you can build your own operators. A program can be an operator. I take uh, a, a matrix or an array on both sides. That's what the alpha and the omega represent. And I can build up a compound operator in the middle. And then this expression, you just put an array on the left and the right, and you can use it like an operator. And when you do that, you can then start thinking about what algebraic properties that operator has. But before I go through that, I'd like to just kind of go through some of this art here. This is left horseshoe, left horseshoe. I think that's what this is called. Left shoe, not really horseshoe, just left shoe. So two left shoes, and then here I have the the right shoe. I think that's what that's called, right shoe. Uh, And that's the equivalent of just having just the right shoe by itself. Here's where I use like a little pencil to hash sketch it. And here's like some actual black paint for a single left shoe. All right, now I actually started an X account recently. Like I revamped it. It is definitely not a news and politics X account. I'm gonna go over COBOL, PHP, APL, the old code stuff that we are known for on this channel. But I might also be posting some of this art there as well. That'll might be the main place. It's not professional like LinkedIn, but it's not complete junk to be using X as a platform for that. Uh, I might revamp Reddit later on, but side issue. Now let's just go over basic group theory a little bit. Okay, so every operator you have, you just kind of sit and think about it. And you think about what properties does it have, and thus what kind of thing it is. Uh, or you can use like this chart on the left and say, well, maybe it's a magma or just nothing yet, and then I figure out what other kind of properties it has, and then that will lead me to determine if it's something else. It'd be very interesting if we discovered abelian groups with some compound operators. Like, what would those be? Um, So before I have not evaluated what the two left shoes or two right shoes would do. They're probably nothing, but I'll think about it later. But we do know this: string concatenation, pretty much a monoid. So it is associative. It is goes from strings to strings. It it has an identity in the empty string. It's not commutative because the order does matter, and it's not really invertible unless you really want to somehow have an exotic definition for an inverted string. And so it would be like a basic form of a monoid, I think string concatenation would be. All right, so in this video, I've gone over how you can use dollar stores to create uh, APL art and then discuss the algebraic categorization of the compound operators that you make with the you express with the APL art. And that's one of the things you can do with a weird dead language like APL. Thank you.